Hey guys, welcome to Matthew Online. Today we are going to be reading Matthew chapter 6. Before we do, I'm going to have you pause and read the chapter, but remember, as you're reading it, we're trying to metaphorically walk on top of this mountain, sit with the disciples, and if we're willing, put that title onto ourselves, Disciple of Jesus, Learner of Jesus. We are trying to learn what he is teaching and then do what is necessary in our lifestyle. Alright, hopefully you just read the chapter. Now, what I want to talk to you guys about is how most of us, people my age and younger, have grown up in a time of peace. Now, what I mean by that is a lot of us have never had an immediate threat of war in our lives that would provoke us to change our daily lives, right? Also, a lot of us, not all of us, but a lot of us have not experienced the reality and pain of death in our lives. For me, the only time I've ever experienced death was with my grandma. And it was when I was in elementary school or middle school, and I knew her, but I had never really connected with her on a deeper level. And if I'm being honest, old people kind of scared me. I remember being at her funeral and sitting there and thinking, I'm sad because I'm not sad. It was a really odd thing. But with this, with never living in a time of war that forced us to change our life, with never experiencing the reality and pain of death in life, something like coronavirus, something that is unprecedented in all of history, we don't have the correct amount of fear to accompany it. We don't even fully understand what's going on. And I'm sharing this because as time goes on, if things do get worse, our lives could drastically change within the next 3 months. And if our lives do change, if the things we take for granted change, like for instance, I no longer eat 3 meals a day. I no longer can pick and choose what I want to eat. I literally just have to consume food so I can stay alive. If things we take for granted change, we will begin to experience fear, and we will begin to experience worry and anxiety. So I want to bring this up because there's something that my teacher, Jesus of Nazareth, has to say to us. And I believe it's going to be exactly what we need if a day like that arrives. That is why I tell you not to worry about everyday life. Whether you have enough food and drink or even enough clothes to wear. Isn't life more than food and your body more than clothing? Isn't it? To go on, can all your worries add a single moment, a single second to your life? Can they? So he says, do not worry, for tomorrow will bring its own worries. Today's trouble is enough for today. I hope that the teacher, Jesus of Nazareth, blows your guys' minds and prepares your hearts if things do get worse. And I also hope, as a youth group, we can take things respectfully and seriously. We do not need to live in anxiety and worry, but there is such thing as healthy fear and healthy understanding of what's going on in our times and how we are living in a time in history that is unlike any other time in history. Alright, Grace and peace, guys. Enjoy your week.